bedtime right now? No. Is my sleep schedule totally messed up from the show? Absolutely. Will I stop talking like this? Who knows? One of the reasons I love these videos the most is because I can just be in my final form, which is just me in my pajamas in bed. Hey you guys, what's up? It's me, Katherine, and today we've got some bedtime stories to tell. Anywho, it's midday. I just finished having breakfast and I'm still in my pajamas, so I thought now would be as good a time as any to tell you guys some bedtime stories from preview opening weekend of Into the Woods. But if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name's Katherine Steele and I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday, plus I do bonus uploads throughout the week, so if you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you get notified for all future videos and you get to join the Theater Thursday fam. First, we take over Broadway, and then the world. You can follow me at Kath_Steele on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, but without any further ado, let's tell some bedtime stories. So let me say right now that nothing insane happened. Nothing that would ruin the show or even that the audience could tell, but just like a whole bunch of little mini things that totally fry your brain and freak you out. So this was actually not fun and very painful, yikes. Before Stay With Me, the witch kind of pushes me and I do this big fall on stage. Now the way that we do the fall and we do the fighting is very, very safe. I actually slide into it so I don't just drop down. I land on my thigh and my butt, so that's like a lot of cushioning for my bones. I'm also wearing a big poofy dress. I have knee pads, like I'm safe. But the key part of that is that I slide into it. I don't drop down because that's how you really get hurt. So on the night of final dress, they repainted the stage and I didn't think anything of it. It was like, okay, yeah, you repaint the stage right before opening. When I went to do the fall, I couldn't slide because the stage was like so clean and kind of tacky still. So instead of sliding into the fall, I just stopped. Like, not fun. Here's what I look like now. Of course, it could have been much worse, but like, I'm just kind of a mess. TBH, me 24/7. My friend Sam, who plays Baker's wife, goes to pull out my hair out of the tower. So we have a bit where she pulls 3 times, and on the 3rd time, she gets the hair and runs off with it. I don't know what happened, but it just came out like right before the first pull. So she went to like grab the hair and it just came out in her hand. So she just like took it and ran, and I was just standing in the tower like looking at her running away, and I'm like, okay, bye, bye. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen like little glimpses of my dress. I love it. It is so beautiful, but it's just a whole lot of dress. I am a small person. I'm like 5'2". I thought I was 5'3", but I found out like a day ago from my mom. She's like, no, you just say that on your resume. You're really 5'2". And I'm like, what? My life is a lie. I really thought I was 5'3". Apparently I'm 5'2". I don't know how tall I am, I guess. I have friends who are like getting married and having babies, and I don't know how tall I am. This dress is gorgeous. It's a huge, huge princess dress. So a lot of it is pinned in because I'm the size of a child. They kind of pinned it up. So you know the classic like Disney Princess Cinderella, those little hip things she has? We kind of created that in my dress with all of the extra fabric. Not only does it look period appropriate and super pretty, but it also keeps me from tripping on my dress. During the Act 1 finale, my dress got stepped on like 6 or 7 times. All of the pins came out. All of the pins. I spent like most of intermission trying to repin the dress, and like I wasn't very good at it, and I was also wearing it, so I'm just like trying to pin it up. So I kind of looked like a cupcake that night, like for Act 2. And then it got stepped on again the next night. My tower. Basically, it's up against the wall of the theater, and up there in that little loft area is where the pit band hangs out. There are 2 ways to get up there. 1, you have a set of stairs from the audience. 2, you have a straight up and down ladder that is attached to the wall. That's how I get up and down it during the show. I am someone who is not good with ladders. In fact, I would even say that I have a small fear of ladders. Well, I used to, not anymore. Ha ha ha. Like, I'm the kind of person who would not take the top bunk in a bunk bed because the ladders freak me out so much. But it's something that I am learning to deal with because now I have to climb it quickly, quietly, and in the dark several times during the show. I don't even want to put it out there, knock on wood, like it's not gonna happen, but very real, legitimate fear that I am going to fall off of this ladder during the show. It's really hard to get onto the ladder in the first place. There's like a little retainer wall that, I mean, most people would think it's little, but because I'm so short, it comes up to about here on me. So I have a step stool that I use to get over the wall and land, hopefully, onto the ladder and swing around onto it. I feel like I'm getting the full summer camp experience right there. So now that you understand how the ladder works, let's talk about the time that I almost accidentally flashed a full house. So because the ladder is so steep, I'm actually not allowed, nor am I able to wear my dress. Like, it's a safety concern. So anytime I'm climbing it, I'm actually wearing a blouse that's very similar to the bodice of my dress, but I'm wearing like leggings or stretchy jeans with it. This blouse is super pretty and heavy and beaded, and the zipper has always been finicky. It always keeps sliding down. So, you know, I just kind of reach behind myself and try to pull it up. Oh, there's my elbow. So I get up to the tower. I can feel my shirt kind of slipping. So I reach behind myself and pull up the zipper, and I pull my hand away and I'm holding the zipper. I am straight up holding the zipper. The thing just zipped up off from the top. It just came off. And I can feel the shirt, you know, doing that thing where the zipper is separating from itself, because obviously there's no way to like hold it back together. There is no way that I can get back down in time to get some safety pins to repin it. Also, the way that my dress and the blouse is built, this is important, I can't wear a bra with it. So I am just out there, about to be really out there. I have only a few moments before I go on for my first song. We added back in, there's an optional duet for The Witch and Rapunzel called Our Little World. It's fantastic. If you've never heard it, look it up. So I'm in the tower window with my hands filled with hair, unable to hold up my dress for like 3 or 4 minutes. So that song is about to happen and I am freaking out. The shirt is slipping down. It's so heavy. I have like really short shoulders too, so it's like slipping down. There is no way that I'm going to get through this song without flashing the audience. It was a full house on a Saturday night, the second performance ever, and I was about to go on and flash everyone in this theater during my song. So I army crawl my way over to the light board, and thank God, I don't even know why he was standing there. He saved the day. One of our assistant directors slash amazing tech guy just happened to be hanging out at the back of the house. He was just standing there next to the light board. I turn around and I start aggressively pointing at my blouse, and he's just watching the show and he hears whispering and he looks over at me and he just goes from like this face to... So he hops back up into the loft and whips out his flashlight. He's looking, trying to find safety pins. We cannot find any. The song is getting closer. It's getting bad. I run back to the tower. He follows me with some duct tape. He starts duct taping my blouse to my back. And it kind of worked. Like, I was a little sweaty and nervous at that point. I'm also just like a sweaty performer, throwing that out there. So like the tape wasn't sticking that well, but I didn't flash anyone and Nate saved the day, so I will take it. Again, thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. Look at this amazing Rapunzel art. What? You guys are so talented. Thank you guys so much for all of the kind comments and support. Like, it really, really helps me out and it makes me feel excited knowing that you guys have my back. I love you guys so, so much. Break a leg and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!